So what is a question? A question is a request for information. For example, if you want to drink water, you can ask, do you have water? So you are first requesting for information. Then you can say, okay, get me some water. That is, once you get the information, then only you can formulate another sentence. So answering to a question in the textbook, sometimes you have multiple choice question, that is also question. Information about a person or a place, or you have a task, how to do a task. For example, where will I find the answer to this question? Say question number 2. The answer can be, read the 4th lesson from English textbooks and go to the page 3. It will give you the exact answer. Some page also can be said. So if you formulate a good question, then you will get a proper answer. So asking question is important in your life, but it helps, remember, good questions, it helps us to gain new knowledge. If you see kids, they always ask questions because they don't know, they have not lived that much of years. So they always are in need of knowledge. They want to get information. So the way you put the information in front of them, that is how that will decide their life. And you have to make sure that what we know is correct. For example, if you have to go to some X place and you're going like this, and in between you ask someone, I want to go to this place, and he'll say, oh, you are on the wrong track. You have to take a left from here. That is, you might be knowing it correctly, but actually you're not knowing it correctly. You ask question and the person can correct you. So whatever you know is correct or not, that is, you have to ask question. Then the doubts. If you have some confusion, some doubt, some misunderstanding, it can be avoided. For example, if you have a friend, somebody says he has said something about you, and then you have a misunderstanding. You stop talking to him or her. It's better that you go to him or her and ask question. Did you say that? Or what was the reason you said that? So that is how the doubts, confusion, misunderstanding can be avoided. And the main thing is, whenever you meet some person, how do you know about a person? Whenever you ask question, then only you will get the answer. Or some person who is an expert, then about his idea, you want to say, open a farm, say a goat farm. So you can ask an expert, what are the pros, cons, advantages, disadvantages? Now again, one question comes. How to make sure we have complete information? Right? As I said, information can only be received when you have a right question. So in order to get whole information, complete information, either you want to go somewhere, either you want to start a new job, either you want to answer something, say your textbook questions. For example, I gave you an example of going to a place. If you don't know the exact route, or if you are given some task, work, and you don't know about that work, you don't know the literature about that work, how you will be able to complete it? So asking all correct questions, but very important is on right time. Right time is important. So I'll give you a very simple method to ask questions. 5W and 1H. Whenever you want some information or some knowledge, 5W, 1H is the thumb rule. What is that? Who, when, where, what, why. These are 5 W's and 1H, how. So who gives you the answer about people? Who is used to ask about people. That is, who is say some new student has come. Who is the new student in the class? Then where? Where gives you the answer about a place? Who gives you the answer about a person or an individual? Where is about a place. That is, where does she live? The person has come to your class. Where does she live? When is about time. When did she join school? When did she came to school? So you are asking about a time. So people, place, time. You formulate a question with these and then what. What is about a thing, or it can be an idea, even it can be an action. That is, what you can say thing, idea and action. What is her favorite subject? What is her favorite game? So this is how you know about the thing, idea and action of that particular person or that individual or that group. So this is how you use who, where, when and what. So now you are knowing that person. You have started knowing that person. Now why? Why is about finding the reason. There is logic, there is reason behind everything. So you ask why, that is reason. Why is, if she or he is not talking in the class because she has just come or he has just come, why is she not talking to anyone in the class? You can ask a question, you can formulate a question. So this is the knowing the reason. Now all these W's we have done, 5W. Now one H is remaining. How? How is to find the technique, the method, the procedure. So how? Now, same example we are taking. How can I help her to make friends? Or how can I help him to make friends? So now you are trying to find out the technique or the method or the procedure. So 5W1H is how you need to ask question, formulate question.